So as we've been discussing, the community in Montreal is grieving the loss of Michel Mizrahi right now. And my next guest describes him as a hero. Rabbi Mendel Raskin was Michel Mizrahi's rabbi for more than 30 years. Rabbi Raskin, my deep condolences to you, to the community, to the family as well. And I want to say that I appreciate you making time for us, even though it's such a difficult day.
Thank you.
I do want to talk to you a little bit about Michel Mizrahi. First, can you tell us what he was like?
Michel Mizrahi was a great man, heart of gold. He was always here to help other people. Today, in the synagogue, somebody told me that in the morning when he was taking his coffee in Starbucks, he was always offering the coffee to everyone. He's paying for everyone. Just yesterday, there's a woman with her, I think, her baby, walking, and he went to this woman. He says, "Run away! They're shooting." She didn't catch what he's saying. Montreal is a quiet place. He was making sure that she will understand that there's a shooting. She has to run away. I spoke to her this morning. She says, if I'm alive today, it's because of him. Me and my baby.
That is an incredible account to hear, Rabbi. Certainly, I can see how he would be regarded as a hero in that capacity and how he was such a cherished member of the community. How are you doing today, knowing that you've had him in the community for 3 decades?
We're gonna miss him a lot because he was a person that he was always here to help. He was selling suits, but if he heard somebody in the community that doesn't have money, he will give them for free. He was he's an example. He's an example for the whole community. And today, more than ever, after such a tragedy, we have to learn from him. He's a living example. We have to be in this world. We have to learn from him how we have to give to another one. We have to smile. We have to anything that we can do to help another person. This is what we're learning today from him. And yesterday was so easy for him to run away, but he didn't run away. He was here to help and save. I imagine there's more stories, but I hear there is a story that he was guiding people where to hide. He saved a lot of people yesterday. It's crazy.
I want to ask you, too, on that, about the role that he played yesterday and how he became involved. I understand that his family also says that they were saved because he stood in front of the gunman. Can you tell me more about that? I know that you've had a chance to speak with the family, I believe.
I spoke to the son, but he just told me that story with the woman that... but I hear... there's much more that we're going to find out about. But everybody loved him. He was the person everybody wants to stay near him. His smile was contagious. A great, great man.
When you spoke with his son, how did he say they were doing today? How are they coping?
He's in a shock. He says, my father was my best friend. We was always together, every day. There's no words. The shock, the tragedy is so big. There's no words.
You know, you described when you were talking about Michel that really Montreal is quiet. Those are the words that you used. How shocked were you when you heard about what happened?
We are speechless. We can't believe such a thing should happen in Montreal. And it's so important to learn from him. And he should be a lesson for every human being. that if we are here in this world, it's just to do good, help other people, smile to other people. Sometimes you can save another person just by smiling and give him an importance. Today, it's so important to learn from him. This is what in our the Torah is explaining to us. Is the Torah says "V'hachai yiten libo," means somebody that is alive has to take. We have to be conscious and take a lesson. We can let this tragedy go, and in a week, 2 weeks, we're going to forget. We have to learn from that. Our life has to change from this story.
Even though you, of course, are grieving this loss and the loss of someone that you knew for 30 years, members of the community, I'm sure, may be coming to you to seek help as they mourn. I'm wondering what you might tell them, and you've touched on part of that there.
So yesterday we got together. A lot of people got together yesterday to pray, and so the message that we are giving is we must get stronger on unity, and open up our heart to another person, to be kind, we live in such a difficult world. Sometimes we forget what are we doing in this world. And sometimes we forgot what is our mission. Sometimes people are thinking only by themselves. Michel Mizrahi is teaching us today, give your life for another person. Help another person, smile to another person. Do everything that you can do to help another person.
I want to thank you once again for spending some time with us on what, of course, is a difficult day for you and for the community. So thank you for sharing your thoughts today.
Thank you. We should hear only good news from now on.
That is Rabbi Mendel Raskin. He joined us today from Montreal. Thank you again.